Okay.
Let's start with Nintendo 3DS.
Alright, time to speed run through some headlines. One fateful trip through the
Alright,
stars.
so
Captain
I don't know if this
Olimar lost
stream is
control of the
working at
SS
all,
Dolphin II and crash landed on a
but
new planet inhabited by
yeah, we're
Pikmin.
watching it.
And his first 2D platformer will give you a new perspective
Ooh.
on his adorably fierce partners.
Ooh,
You'll
not too
explore the
shabby.
planet secret by secret to find
This
thousands
looks
of
cool.
sparklium seeds and treasure to refuel his ship. Use the touchscreen to throw Pikmin into action and team up like never before. Will our half-pint hero find a way to save himself? There's only one way to find out. The Hey Pikmin game rockets onto the Nintendo 3DS family of systems July 28th. That same day, the new Pikmin amiibo figure crops up on store shelves. In the
Cool.
run-up to launch, we'll reveal more about amiibo functionality and what's in store for Olimar and his Pikmin.
Hello, Koichi Ishin, producer and director of Ever Oasis from Grezzo. In Ever Oasis, you are the defender of the world's last oasis, and you must work together with the water spirit Esna to help it grow and thrive. Esna is an important partner who will nourish the oasis with water and support your adventures. As you overcome the many challenges that face the oasis, I hope you'll recognize the bond that links your heart and life with those of Esna. The story has been designed to illustrate the importance of kindness and at times to touch the heart. So I hope you will enjoy it. Ever Oasis will be released on June 23rd. We're excited
Nice.
to show you more about the bittersweet world of Ever Oasis.
I don't know if I'm gonna be
so
getting
be on
this
the
game or
lookout
not,
for more
but it looks
information
cool.
in the near future.
So.
Prepare to embark on an RPG adventure unlike anything the Monster Hunter series has ever known. In Monster
Hey.
Hunter stories, become a rider and bond with monsters to raise their potential and unleash powerful combos. Players can fly, swim, and crash into new areas of the map. Discover
Cool.
eggs to collect and hatch. And participate in turn-based battles with a party of multiple monsters. Monster Hunter Stories
Hey.
launches on Nintendo 3DS this fall.
Now I actually might get this. This looks hype.
When something strange happens, we all know why. Yokai. Whether you missed it the first time or want to fall in love with it again, the definitive version of the sequel is here. Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters. You don't need to be a mind reader to know that the new exclusive quests will be wild. From the ability to befriend wicked yokai, to the origin of Dark Neon. You'll even hop a ride on the Hexpress to a new resort area. Plus, the fan-favorite multiplayer action mode has been expanded into Psychic Yokai Watch Blasters, which lets you team up with friends to battle new challenging bosses. Once again, the time has come to get inspirited by the world of yokai in fall of 2017.
Okay. Sure.
NIS America is bringing some of their best to the West. The Cold Step series is celebrating its 20th anniversary. And what better way than with the release of Cold Step Revolt on Nintendo 3DS? Hundreds of cards means
Not too
endless
shabby.
strategy in the newest entry of this popular card meets board game mashup. It's releasing August 29th in both standard and limited edition. Nearly an infinite amount of tales
Not
are
too
waiting to
shabby.
be told in RPG Maker Fest. This RPG creation tool will allow you to share your stories online with other players when it launches on Nintendo 3DS. Downloadable content will include crossover character skins from Disgaea, Disgaea 5, and more, so you can share the greatness of Prinny with your friends. A free download called Maker Player will also be available in Nintendo eShop. It lets
Alright
anyone
then.
play the RPGs you make with RPG Maker Fest, whether they own the full game or not. You can wield the full power of this incredible tool by purchasing the standard or limited edition when they launch in the US June 27th. You've never played an RPG quite like this before. In Miitopia, Darkwood
What?
has stolen the townspeople's faces. Only you
Bell.
can restore them. Cast any characters
Reginator,
of your friends
yes.
and your favorite people in roles across the kingdom by customizing their personalities, phrases, and jobs.
Okay.
Journey across the
All
land,
right.
your allies will bond.
All
or even
right.
fight.
Seems
so manage the
legit.
room assignments and watch the hilarity unfold.
Oh my
Together
god.
you'll battle enemies, hunt treasure, and open up new areas of the map. The turn-based battles are straight out of a JRPG, except with a twist. Your allies have a mind of their own.
Oh
Relationships
my
with you will affect
god.
their performance in battle. As their bonds deepen, they'll learn new abilities. Friendship status, they may even team up for attacks. Defeat an enemy and you'll earn XP,
What?
which can be used to unlock more abilities. Imagine capturing
Why?
one of your best friends as a gritty warrior, or seeing your boss
So
as a
basically,
pop
this
star.
is an RPG with
Utopia.
Mii's.
You'll have that power, and
So
many, many more.
I
Game
could
launches later
basically
this year.
make Mii's of everyone and just like
Fire
put them in
Emblem
there.
Echoes Shadows of Valentia will take the series back to its roots, but one modern enhancement will expand your adventure. Downloadable content. Some of it will be free, and some will be paid.
Ugh.
But no matter what, you can expect new maps and dungeons that will test your strategic merit, while earning you more
Whatever.
experience, items, or gold. You may even learn more about character backstories.
Oh,
This
okay.
content can be purchased individually, in packs, or all at once through a season pass, so you can access each as soon as it's released. Keep your eyes on the horizon for full details, including release timing. This year marks Kirby's 25th anniversary. In celebration, we've prepared a few fun little surprises. First, the Team Kirby Clash Deluxe game is headed to Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. In this co-op action game,
This looks like a playthrough.
Kirby must unite to do battle with giant enemies. Just select a
I could
quest
play
in
through
town
this.
and form a team from 4 roles: Sword Hero, Hammer Lord, Beam Mage, or Dr. Healmore. Go it alone or together with friends. There are tons of quests, plus
Whoa.
a brand new challenge system. Team Kirby Clash Deluxe is a free-to-start game, and you can
Free
get started
start game,
right
huh?
away when it launches today.
Hey, it launches today? Yo,
Kirby's
let me get my
Blowout Blast is
3DS.
also headed to Nintendo 3DS systems. And
Ooh, that
means
looks good,
Kirby's about
too.
to fight his way through a series of challenging 3D worlds. As you fight through 25 plus stages, the more enemies you inhale, the more firepower you wield. The stages are bigger than in Kirby
This looks
3D Rumble, and the
good.
challenges too. Wipe
Yo.
out entire troops of enemies all at once, and go for a bronze, silver, or gold star when the game becomes available for purchase this summer, exclusively in Nintendo eShop. And last
Wow.
but not least, a new multiplayer action game is in development for Nintendo 3DS systems. This title will be available in stores and on Nintendo eShop this holiday, so you could say that 2017 is Kirby's big year.
Say hello to
In an
goodbye.
odd twist of fate, a box is the last defense against annihilation. Luckily, QB is no ordinary box. Adorable phenomena known as Q-Babies lend him
Oh, I
more new
recognize
powers
this
in the
game.
final game of the
I saw
Box
this
Boy
at
trilogy.
E3.
Create boxes to climb, hover, warp, and bomb your way to salvation. Do whatever it takes to solve more than 100 puzzles across 18 plus deadly
The
worlds
music though.
and destroy the black smoke once and for all. Survive new hazards, beat new challenges, use new powers like the box rocket, and dress for success with amiibo
Ooh.
costumes. If you have save data of the first 2 games, you can play this one with a Game Boy or monochromatic filter on. Try a demo for all 3 games today. And check out boxboy.nintendo.com for more info.
Alright.
Or better yet,
So
just purchase
something
and download the
fun
latest
for
installment
me
in
to
the
play
series.
in my downtime.
Created by HAL Laboratory,
Might do that.
developers behind the Kirby series. Bye Bye Box
Oh, okay,
Boy
cool. We have
launches
some people on
today
the stream.
on Nintendo eShop
Hello
for
to
Nintendo 3DS.
SSG, Sean, and Supersonic 857.
3 new amiibo
Hey.
figures of Link from past
Thank
entries
you.
of the Legend of Zelda series will journey onto store shelves June 23rd.
Ooh.
Plus, amiibo figures for Cloud, Corrin, and Bayonetta will roll
Finally.
into stores on July 21st. Each one will be
Finally.
available in 2 versions, but some will
Ooh.
only be available at select
Ooh.
retailers.
Yes. Let's go. Hype. I gotta get all of these.
Alright. Next up, let's reach a little deeper into our next title, ARMS.
Ooh.
Please take a look.
Hey.
Hi there, ladies and gents. I'm Biff, your trusty ARMS commentator.
Alright then. What's up?
I'm usually pretty quiet, but I'm always game to talk about the ARMS game. The one with the weaponized extendable arms. So let's get into it.
Extendable
Now stay
arms.
tuned and always stay in arm's reach. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yep, you guessed it. The biggest feature is the weaponry fighters attached to their fists, called arms. There are standard glove-type arms, multi-shot arms that really cause a ruckus, specialized curving
I'm
arms
gonna
for
use that
cornering
one.
opponents, and powerful heavyweight class arms, just to name a few.
Supersonic A57 can use that.
Each arm has a special attribute that activates when charged up.
Ooh.
Light up your opponent to knock him down with fire.
Hey.
Stun and electrify your rival with lightning. Blow away the competition with a tornado of wind. And freeze your foe to slow him down with ice. You get the point. You want more, right? Perfectly normal. Try the Get Arms service, courtesy of the Arms League.
Oh my god.
The in-game currency you earn can be used for a chance to unlock new arms. The more you fight, the more arms you have in your arsenal. There's a veritable treasure trove of arms on offer, and the fighters who use them are pretty tricky themselves. The comeback king of spring, the rocket girl who never flinches, the elusive ninja, one tough mummy, and my idol, Ribbon Girl.
My idol?
Their unique traits are as distinguished as the fighters themselves. Not to mention, each one can mix and match any two available arms. That's right, fighting fans. The game gets deeper and deeper as players discover new combinations of fighters and arms.
Nice.
Now, get a load of this. Today, I'll give you a
Hashtag
peek
get a
into
load
how
of this.
deep the strategy can get and how much it depends on your own approach to arming and using a fighter in an actual match. Now, it's time to get amped up as I introduce to you a new contender, the Ramen Bomber, Min Min.
Ooh.
Min Min is one spicy noodle-wielding fighter.
Not too shabby.
When she dodges in the air, she can also kick down enemy attacks.
Nice.
Wait, you didn't think punches are the only attacks in arms, did you? That's one big misconception. Min Min is living proof of that. She can throw her opponent, and her left arm can transform into a dragon.
Oh, that's nice.
This augmented arm can maintain a longer charge, so beat the sauce out of your rivals. Anyone getting hungry? I wish my arms were made of noodles.
Oh
Sorry,
my god.
I lost myself there for a sec. Next up is the enthusiastic Spring Man.
A.
After charging up, release to initiate a shockwave that can repel attacks with his overflowing energy and determination. His famous forte involves deflecting his opponent's punches, then delivering powerful counterattacks. When his health drops below 25%, his never-say-die attitude kicks in, and his punches will stay perma-charged. His slick-back spring hair isn't just for show. He actually gets stronger after bouncing back from a desperate situation. You know, I feel a fight coming. Guess I'll serve as your commentator. Let's see. Min Min has a fiery Ram on the right and a fiery Dragon on the left. She must have a hot temper.
Ooh.
Springman has a fiery Slap-a-mander on the right and an icy Chilla on the left.
Slap-a-mander.
Huh. Not sure where he's going with that. Well, let's take up arms. Okay, here's Min Min. Right away, she's charging up, and there's her dragon arm.
Ooh.
With her dragon arm and that dragon arm, really looks like a real dragon. The dragon roasts opponents with a high-powered laser. There's a bit of delay before it fires, but its power is exceptional. She's got Springman cornered with her combo attacks, and a left, and a right, and a wait! Springman's counterattack has kicked in after deflecting a shockwave. Her dragon arm has no choice but to return to old ramen noodles. Both fighters continue to pummel each other. Ouch! He lands a right while dodging the laser. Min Min won't last if this keeps up. Carefully timing the gaps between punches is an important technique. Wow, she's dishing out quick hits like she's cutting noodles. You'll notice Min Min carefully arcing her punches with her Ram. She must be trying to rack up small hits over time. Boy, it's getting heated on the edge of the ramen bowl. Oh, again with the dragon arm. Her left arm is really charged up. Their assaults continue while they expertly dodge incoming attacks. And here comes the finisher. Wait, no! Instead, she avoids the counterattack with the guard. Talk about clarity under pressure. But just how much damage can her right arm take? Oh no, her right arm is down. She's completely open to attack until she can... Yes, she manages to recover. Her kick is smacking down his arms, and now a simultaneous punch. Both fighters are desperately trying to recover their footing. Bam! He took that powered-up dragon, and it's not looking good. Springman's last hope is his special comeback. He'll never give up. Midman has to finish this match before it's too late. Can she seal the deal? Yes, she did, thanks to her dragon's laser. Midman steals the win. So how'd that strike you? From the fighters to their arms and abilities, there's an arsenal of techniques to unleash, and the rivalry is heating up. Now that is ARMS. And when I say rivalry, I'm not just talking about one-on-one matches. Sometimes you just gotta shake things up with some two-on-two action. We got a lot more hiding up our long sleeves, so please stay tuned. Stretch the limits of your fighting skills when ARMS launches June 16th.
Hey, that's
Until
pretty
next
soon.
time, fighting fans.
Alongside the launch of ARMS, we'll release a new color of Joy-Con and Joy-Con strap, neon yellow. And we're also releasing a Joy-Con attachment that extends the battery life. It's nice to have when you want to play for a long time without charging.
Nice.
Next, we'll speed run through some more headlines for Nintendo Switch.
All right, time to speed run through some headlines.
It's time. I'm getting that game.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe marks the return of fan-favorite racers and double items, while introducing a huge battle mode featuring all new battle courses.
Cool.
Plus more characters, karts, and tracks unlocked from the start than any Mario Kart game in series history. The online mode has a fun way of keeping things fresh. Choose Race, and you'll join 11 other players and switch between random assortments of tracks.
Cool.
Choose Battle, and you'll even switch between modes like Good Old Balloon Battle or Renegade
Did he just
Roundup.
that?
So be ready for anything. For a more personalized experience, you can also play with friends in a friend room, where you pick the rules, the items, the CPUs, and more. You can even create or enter a full-fledged in-game tournament.
Wait, did you guys see
Speaking of,
Sonic
Nintendo will be
Forces
hosting
on there?
2 of our own, one for racing and one for battle, to celebrate the launch of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Stay tuned
looks
for
pretty
more
cool.
info because the race begins when the game launches April 28th.
Okay, let's watch for Sonic Forces. Hold on.
Ultra Street Fighter 2,
Hey, it
the
is
final
there.
challengers, marks
Two
nearly 10
Sonics, two
years
styles.
since fans have seen a new iteration of the beloved classic.
Two Sonics, two
You can
styles.
throw down as one of the original fighters in all new HD graphics, or choose the retro pixel art. Ultra Street Fighter 2 also features 2 new playable characters, the first new additions in the classic roster in over 20 years. Evil Ryu has succumbed to the murderous Satsui no Hado, and M. Bison has brainwashed his friend, creating Violet Ken, bringing the roster to 19 fighters. See who reigns supreme in fierce local or online multiplayer competitions. For a change of pace, the all-new Way Up the Hado mode lets you throw a Hadouken from a first-person perspective. And 2-player co-op battles give you and a friend 1 health bar for 2-player versus CPU beatdowns.
This looks pretty fun.
Want to take it
Might
easy?
play it.
Activate special moves
Never know.
with 1 button in handheld mode using the light battle feature. No matter what, take the fight with you on Nintendo Switch. Ultra Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers launches May 26th. Minecraft, one of the most popular games of all time, is coming to Nintendo Switch. It's a game about placing blocks and going on adventures. Explore randomly generated worlds and build amazing things from the simplest homes to the grandest of castles. Play in creative
Okay,
mode
I'm
with
probably
unlimited
not
resources.
gonna get this because
or
I already
mine
have
deep into
Minecraft
the
for
world
PC
in
and I
survival
hardly
mode,
ever play it.
crafting weapons and armor to fend off dangerous mobs.
Whatever.
You don't have to explore or build the world alone, though. Up to 8 crafters can play together online, while 4 can join each other in local multiplayer on the TV or in tabletop mode, supporting both split screen and the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Nintendo and Minecraft fans alike will also be happy to learn that the Super Mario Matchup Pack will be launching on the Nintendo Switch console. Play and explore a world full of classic characters and places from the Mario universe.
Okay.
Minecraft Nintendo Switch Edition, including the Super Mario Mashup Pack, will launch on Nintendo eShop May 11th and in stores at a later date. Happy building! Neo Geo Masterpieces
Right
make
there,
awesome
right
additions
there, right
to any
there.
arcade. And Nintendo
I love the
Switch is
screenshot
no
though.
different. In fact, Arcade Classic Samurai Showdown 4 will be available tomorrow.
Cool.
Look out for these other Golden Age grades coming soon. 99% of the world is
Hey,
dangling
right
in the
there,
evil
yes.
clutches of Eggman and his
It's
terrifying
time.
new power. But never fear. Sonic is here to face the danger. Now fight back. Free the world from Eggman using the Blue Blur's stylish high-speed moves.
Hey.
And who is this alternate version of Sonic, summoned to this world by Eggman?
Yo!
Return to his
Yo! 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 Yo!
rise up as well. Sonic Forces
Yeah.
Races to the West, Holiday 2017.
Yo!
There's more
Yo!
to
Classic
speeding
Sonic
this way.
gameplay!
After more than 20 years, a new installment in the classic series' original
Yo!
style is almost here. In addition to brand new stages, some popular stages from past titles have been souped up. Sonic Mania will
That
dash
looks
onto Nintendo
sick.
Switch this summer.
Sick!
Project Nakuru is one big battle of an
Yeah.
action game in which players compete by flipping panels.
Yo!
There's only one rule you need to know. Stomp a panel and it'll change to your color. Fight to win by changing the most panels to your color and blow up your opponents. Sometimes flipping panels can yield items. They can boost your movement speed and panel
I
flipping
honestly
power.
don't care about that. All I
Play
care
with
about
friends in
is
four-player
Sonic
local
Forces and
multiplayer,
Mania.
or connect to
Yes,
the internet
let's go.
to face down opponents the world over. Look out for this title exclusively
Oh, we have
on
someone
Nintendo
new in the
eShop
chat.
for Nintendo Switch this summer. Fate Extella is headed to Nintendo Switch with an all-star cast
Classic
of
Sonic
characters from the
gamey.
series.
Oh wait, what? Gameplay? Holy niggle diggle!
Lead a mythical
know,
servant
right?
in a fight for dominance against hordes of enemies in this intense action game. With overwhelming power on your side, you'll crush thousands of enemies all by yourself.
Alright then.
Fate Extella will launch on July 25th.
Nice.
Tactical, dangerous, over the top. This Gaia 5 complete is many
This
things
guy.
with many distinct characters. You'll follow the Princess
Okay.
Overlord of the gorgeous netherworld, Seraphina, and of
Okay.
course, the demonic wanderer, Killia, on his quest for revenge. A demo of the game will haunt Nintendo eShop soon, and you can explore the netherworld to your heart's content when the standard and limited edition launches on Nintendo Switch May 23rd. We're about 2 weeks out from the release of the 4-player puzzle mashup game Puyo Puyo Tetris. While you're probably familiar with Tetris, you may be new to Puyo Puyo, a puzzle series that's downright famous in Japan, but hasn't been seen much in the West. Similar to Tetris, pairs of Puyo fall from the top of your board and collect at the bottom. You'll move and rotate the Puyos, but unlike Tetris, your goal isn't to create a line, but to gather a clump of the same colored Puyos and clear them from your board. The difference may seem small, but the strategies are very different, especially when you start setting up chains to drop garbage Puyo and sabotage your opponent's board. Are you up for the challenge? Well, a demo is launching on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation ends. The demo will give you a taste of both the solo arcade and multiplayer arcade modes. Unsure how to play? Well, don't worry. Lessons mode is included as well. Give it a try. One of the most famous board games
On the
ever is
board
coming to
on
Nintendo
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch.
Now up to 6 players can enjoy Monopoly
Oh,
in a whole new way
that.
and bring the board game to life anywhere at any time. With HD Rumble, it even feels like the dice are rolling in your hand. There are exclusive tokens to earn, new boards to discover, and new rules that will change your strategy. Be ready for more additional content, new twists and interactions as you take over the whole board when the game launches this fall. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is the
Ooh,
ultimate
Rayman
version of
Legends.
the award-winning game. Pick your favorite character and get absorbed once again into the mythical glade of dreams. The gang must run, jump, and smack their way through
I have
different
this game
worlds
on the
to
Wii
save
U.
the day and discover the secrets of each legendary painting. Exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, the Kung Foot Experience now offers a solo mode and a tournament mode for pitting up to 8 teams against each other. You can also connect 2 consoles for playing in local co-op. Get ready for a lot of laughs when the game launches later this year. If you're game for something different, then THQ Nordic has your back. The Dieselpunk shoot-'em-up game Cinemora X was co-developed by Grasshopper Manufacture and Digital Reality.
Alright,
Find
then.
out what choices you'd make if you knew exactly how much life you had left to live when this stirring tale
There
of
probably
honor
is
and
a twist
morality
on the
launches
classic Sonic
on Nintendo
gameplay,
Switch
but
this summer,
we haven't
complete
seen
with
it
a
yet,
local
of
co-op
course.
and versus mode. Battle
Who knew we
Chasers
would get some
Night War
new
is an
gameplay
RPG
during this
inspired
live
by
stream?
console classics and
Like
based
for
on the
Sonic.
fan-favorite Battle Chasers comic book series. You can dive deep into its dungeons and even deeper into its turn-based combat when the game releases first on Nintendo Switch in late summer.
Nice.
Getting paid to be
Alright,
the bad
we're
guys
almost
is
done.
as sweet of a gig as ever in Payday 2 for Nintendo Switch.
Okay, let's do this.
You and 3 other players can band together for intense co-op action and rise to the top of the criminal underworld for bigger jobs and better paydays. Use the cash you stash to customize your character with new skills that change the way you play. A huge amount of Payday 2 content will be released on Nintendo Switch, so it'll be high time to open this vault later this year. Some of the most popular Namco games of all time are headed to Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
With Namco Museum, you can play classics like Pac-Man,
Hey.
Galaga, or Splatterhouse
Pac-Man.
anytime, anywhere. And multiplayer favorites like Rolling Thunder, Sky Kid, and Tank Force are perfect for local co-op with family and friends. You can use the standard horizontal display, or even switch to a vertical layout for that classic arcade feel. Stop and resume your gameplay at any time with ease while testing your skills in fun challenge modes designed for each game. The classic fun begins when Namco Museum comes to Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch this summer. We're happy to
Alright.
confirm that limited quantities of the standalone Nintendo Switch dock will be available for purchase May 19th.
Just the dock?
You can hook up an extra dock to a separate TV, so you can switch from one to the other without unplugging your main setup.
Okay.
If you're interested, it's available at participating retailers or head to store.nintendo.com.
Alright, here we go.
Grab 3 of your best Inkling teammates and fire up your Wii U console, because Battlefy is hosting the Splatoon US Inkling Open, the online event you've been waiting for. If you're 18 years or older
Yo.
and based in the US, you can register your team at battlefy.com/Splatoon, where you'll also find details, rules, and tournament times. Who knows? If you splat with the best of them, you may even win a trip to E3 2017.
Ooh.
Well, let's dive into our last game of the day,
Last game?
Splatoon 2.
Oh,
hope you like
right. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, what? Power eggs. Okay. Oh. Okay, now this kind of... Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright.
Are your regulatory
New
systems
mode.
functioning? On behalf of the Squid Research Lab, I certainly hope so, because the findings we're about to present may be startling. Oh, that's right. You may be wondering about the Squid Research Lab. Well, we research squids in a lab, and other things too, like
Whoa.
that strange video. Perhaps what you saw seemed a bit unusual, but research indicates that Freelance Power Egg collection is becoming quite popular among Inklings in a new mode called Salmon Run. Luckily,
Wait,
one of
what?
our fearless researchers went on location and captured this curious activity live on camera. Now, we share our findings with the world. For the first time on film, we can see this remote location, separated from Inkopolis, on the other side of the ocean. This derelict man-made island is a hotspot for Freelance Power Egg collectors.
Yeah.
Amazing. Inklings super jumping to the island. We've concluded that 4 Inklings make a team, just like in Turf War. And what are they wearing? The implications.
What
It
even?
looks like some kind of special gear provided just for this task. Huh. And it appears they're given weaponry too. It's a Power Egg collector's job to defeat creatures of the salmonid genus who habitually attack for some unknown reason. And it's not just one wave, which is a plus when you're collecting Power Eggs. As you can see, they can be acquired from debilitated salmonid. It may sound easy, but what's this? Some sort of salmonid. To tell the truth, it's unlike anything we've ever seen. Just wait till I tell my
I'm
boss.
looking forward to this. This
That's
looks
it.
cool.
It's a special kind of boss salmonid that Inklings are paid a bounty to hunt. I'm afraid our brave squid friends are no match for this beast. At least, not with their current strategy. Oh, one of the
they
Inklings is
just
down. And another.
No.
Yet somehow, the incapacitated Inkling has deployed a lifesaver to call for help. Oh, I see. When a fallen freelancer gets inked by an ally, that Inkling can be resuscitated. Freelancing does have its benefits. Communication is key because Inklings that work together win together. Unless they don't. What an honor it is to witness this incredible struggle. How odd. These eggs have a rare appearance, even among power eggs. Could they be golden eggs? And now it looks like the Inklings are transporting these golden eggs to a containment unit in the center of the site. Aha!
This looks lit.
Could it be that this is the Freelancer's ultimate objective? To harvest these golden eggs and haul them to Inkopolis? Indeed, after many trials and tribulations, the Inklings have collected their golden egg prize and fulfilled their corporate agenda. What we witnessed here is the harsh reality of one suspicious part-time job. Why would such a dismal occupation be so popular among Inklings? Well, it might be due to the rewards. I've heard they're quite, fresh, is it?
Oh,
More
no.
research may be required.
He did not.
What a day for science. If we compile any new information, you will be the first to know. We're planning to release a research report on the ongoing battle with Octarians, so stay tuned and stay fresh.
Oh.
That reminds me, we have one last report for you. It's a scientific fact that new Splatoon 2 series amiibo will be released. There are 3 new figures. Inkling
the
Girl,
first one?
Inkling Boy,
Ooh,
and Inkling
ooh.
Squid.
Nice.
When you tap these amiibo, the figure character will appear in-game and befriend you.
Hey.
Befriend an
Nice to
amiibo
meet
character,
you.
and they'll remember your favorite outfits, weapons, gear, and option settings. Tap your
Oh.
amiibo on the customization menu screen, and you can swap your outfit with the amiibo figure's outfit.
Alright.
I'd imagine it comes in handy when waging turf wars at a friend's house. To conduct your own research, try snapping a photo with your amiibo friend. That way you can both wear your favorite outfits.
Huh.
Then you can share your photos with human friends on social media via the Nintendo Switch album. Sometimes your amiibo friend may give you special gear as a gift. The game is compatible with previously released Splatoon amiibo figures
Cool.
as well. Well, fellow researchers, today's presentation is over. We look forward to sharing more research in the future. Thanks for... Oh, forgive my apparent short-term memory loss. I have one last fact for you. Splatoon 2 launches July 21st. And the new Amiibo released that same day.
Cool.
That's all for today's report. Squid Research Lab, signing off.
I hope you enjoyed this new Nintendo Direct. Thanks for watching.
Well, there we have it. That was a pretty good stream, honestly. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm gonna put the highlights of the stream up later, but as of now, I gotta go. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that stayed until the very end, if you did enjoy, please leave a big fat thumbs up. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, to make sure that you don't miss a single minute of gameplay, live streams, or anything else in this channel. But without further ado, thanks for watching, and I will see you all. Wait, let's just watch this real quick.
世界は新たな力を手に入れたエッグマンの手により 99% が支配されようとしていた。その危機に立ち向かうのはソニック。超音速ハイスピードアクションでエッグマンの手から世界を取り戻せ。そしてもう一人のソニックもエッグマンの力でこの世界へ。数々の罠をくぐり抜け元の世界に戻ることができるのか。2人のソニックのハイスピードアクションでエッグマンの野望を打ち砕け。そしてさらに新たな仲間も立ち上がる。ソニックフォースは2017年に発売予定。さらに今年はソニックからもう一本。23年の時を経てクラシックシリーズの最新作。
But anyways, thanks for watching again. Just had to watch it again. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace, my Ninja fam, and take care.